Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson and welcome to Get Good at Golf. Guys, on this channel we're going to help you do just that, get good at golf. Guys, I cannot believe how quick this has taken off. We have literally just uploaded the video on my main channel about Get Good at Golf. As you can see, we're out here filming in Malta at the moment. But guys, if you want to be in the chance of winning a free driver, which we have promised, get in the comments below, comment Get Good at Golf, throw a like on this video, share it with all your friends, and also make sure you subscribe as well, guys. We can't wait to help you with your golf. There's lots of great tips, not only on this video, but hundreds and hundreds to come. Sorry about the sound. Let's get back to helping you get good at golf. It's our first ever video, so welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to help you with a few tips out here in the sunshine. So the first tip I'm going to give you is with your irons, and it's a tip that I got from the legendary golf coach Peter Cowan.
It doesn't work how you want it to work, and therefore it doesn't put it in a position that allows it to work properly. So in simple terms, you're not using natural forces very well.
Okay.
Every club in your bag wants to fall to vertical. Right? Every club in your bag, that's what it naturally wants to do.
Yeah.
So when I'm stood here with a club like that, the only thing that's stopping it doing that is my hands and the ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when the club moves, if I move it, the hands are stopping it doing that. That's all. But it wants to do that.
Yeah. Guys, what you really want to do is be thinking about that takeaway, be thinking about how your hands work in the takeaway and in the golf swing. So many people flip the club inside, they lose that pressure, they lose any kind of momentum they can get to set the club, whereas if you get the hands working properly, you get the hands working in an opposed manner, that allows you to set the club in a much better position, a much stronger position, and from there I can turn to the top of the backswing and then reload it down into the ball. If your hands don't work properly in the golf swing, if you forward press too much, if you flip the club inside, even if you pick it up too much, you're really going to struggle to get the contact that you want. So if I get those hands working properly here, you can see I can get a really nice strike with a mid-iron, and it makes golf a lot easier, and that's going to help you get good at golf.
Hi guys, Chris Dennis here, putting specialist and short game performance coach. So welcome over to the channel here at Get Good at Golf. I'm going to be talking all things short game and a little bit of on-course course management over these videos. And the first one today is one that I see from a lot of amateurs. So when I see people address a chip shot, they often catch it heavy, they don't know why. And the simple reason is because their stance is too wide. So they set up to the golf ball, they set up to it just like a full shot. So if you're looking at this now, you might think, well, is he hitting this shot 100 yards or is he hitting it 10 yards, which I'm hitting it 10 yards. So for this, what we want to do is narrow the stance from down the line. We also want to get a little bit closer, so you can see that the heel of the club is going to be a little bit off the ground. By getting the feet closer together, what that is doing is it doesn't allow me to move off the ball. If I move off the ball, I'm going to fall over. The same on the way through. It's going to then control where my low point is. What it then allows me to do is get nice and comfortable, keep it nice and smooth. Little chip shot out of this thick rough and get the ball under control with its flight. We can control the spin, we can control the direction, and hopefully we can chip it closer. So guys, if you're miss-hitting your chip shots, if you're catching it before, if you're catching it thin, narrow that stance up, get really close and start to give yourself some feedback. Are you somebody who's falling off the ball? If you are, this is really going to help you get better at chipping.
Okay, a great short game tip from Chris there, and we all know short game will help you improve your scores. But we also know that short game isn't that sexy. You know what's sexy? Hitting driver a long way. Now there's a really good tip that we're going to give you here to hit driver a long way. Probably put 10-15 yards on your drive if this isn't something you already do. So when you set up at the ball, we all know we want the ball fairly forward in the stance, a nice wide base to make sure that we can get a nice wide arc. Guys, comment below, do you have a nice wide arc in your golf swing? Because if you don't, if you take the club away too narrow, the club isn't getting far enough away. You're robbing yourself of club head speed and ultimately robbing yourself of distance. So you're still going to rotate your body, you're still going to turn into a nice top of the backswing, but you're going to make sure you feel as though that club head works as far away from you as possible. You're stretching out from that sternum, and that's really going to help you. That's gone absolutely miles. That's really going to help you hit longer drives, and guess what guys, help you get good at golf.
On the putting green now, so one big thing that I see that people struggle with is pace putting, but ask yourself, how do you practice your pace putting? I see a lot of people go onto the putting green, including James, 3 balls down, chuck them on there and just hit to 3 different holes. No focus on line, no focus on pace. I have been watching you, James, and we want to get a better routine than that. So if you are on the putting green, we're out on the 18th hole here, but what we're going to do is we're going to look at the fringe and pick a point where we're trying to hit it to. From there, I've got 30 feet to this fringe over there. We then want to add in some practice swings. So how many times do I see people not have a practice swing, straight over it, everything's a little bit tense and it's very quick and they hit the ball and there's no control on speed, there's no control on strike, therefore we're not going to hole many putts. So we want to look at where we're trying to putt, so visualize, have a couple of practice swings, come in, going to hit this putt then, and we'll see there, pretty good, around about a foot short. So then all I would do is come and get this ball now. All I'll do now is come and get this ball, again drop it back into the middle or drop it onto the edge and pick something a little bit shorter. So I'm going to go here, this is around about 10 feet, but I'm going to go through the same process. I'm focusing on where my target is, and what we're doing there is thinking if I was going to throw a ball, we wouldn't just throw a ball randomly from here and chuck it at the camera. Well, I'd hope not. So we're going to visualize, we're going to have a look at our target, then in over the ball, and then give that a roll, and again pretty good. So you've got to think, guys, from where you are you've got a 10% miss rate. So if it's 10 feet you want to be within a foot of the fringe, if it's 30 feet we can be within 3 feet of the fringe. But that's going to give you some productive practice, something to work on, something that is actually structured, not just throwing the balls on, whacking it around a little bit and getting on the course with no feel for your pace, and then that's where the 3 putts sneak in.
So guys, there you go, that is our first ever video for Get Good at Golf. I really hope we can help you get good at golf. That's why we've set this channel up. We want to really help you, well, get good.
Get good at golf.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll start with regular everyday content. We're also going to give away a couple of prizes for the first 1,000 as well. So we will put you in a draw for potentially a new driver or a set of clubs or something like that. So throw a like on it, comment below what you want to see, and we'll then help you
Get good at golf.